everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to start off by having a little garden session, and I've just walked over to actually just see if it's rideable because we've had a little bit of rain, but it seems actually okay. It's pretty dry, and then yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, so the reason why I've decided to do this is because I rode it for the first time the other day. You might have seen it on one of my Instagram short things, and I got some pretty good air. So my goal is now to keep riding it, keep practicing it, so eventually I can properly go up and over the hip like you should be able to, because at the moment I'm literally just going off like this bit here, and that's like pretty scary enough for me, to be honest with you. So yeah, I just came over to have a little look because I didn't want to get the bikes out and stuff if it wasn't running, but it seems to be pretty good. So I'm going to go and get the bike right now and get my kit on. Oh my gosh, this is not how you should walk up. Oh, there we go. Get my kit on, and yeah, and then we can have a little shred. But yeah, this is pretty wet still here. I mean, it's rideable because Sam put the plywood down there, but it's still pretty wet and soggy because here in the UK we have yet to have a summer. But anyway, let's get the bike out and have a little shred. Right, we've got the bike. There's the jump. Yeah, perfect weather conditions as well today, which is the dream. So, as if the jump wasn't scary enough, I've got to make my way up this, which from this angle actually doesn't look that steep, but it's the landing to the first main jump, and it is pretty steep. And when I first started riding the hip, I was terrified to go and stand up there, but now I'm doing it like a boss. So it's little things, baby steps, and then eventually you piece it all together and you get the end product. So yeah, I'm gonna make my way up there and show you my view from right up there. Okay, right, bike up here. Whoa, my god. That is my view. I've just made a mud avalanche. Right, pedals. Okay, wow, crazy scary up here. Okay, so I'm actually literally stood on the edge. Look behind me, and that's in front. I don't even want to look behind me, or I just looked. Oh my god, it's so scary, honestly. It's like super high up here. Crazy. Wow. But anyway, that's enough talking. It's literally time to drop in now. Oh, it's actually windy up here. I'm being blown, so I'm going to put this on my head and just drop in before I get blown off. Okay, here we go then. Feet on the pedals. Drop in. Oh, that was scary.
The first one?
Yeah, I know. That was scary, but I'm kind of glad I got that first one out of the way because it was so windy up there. I needed to drop in, but I think I did like 5 or 6 pedals in the middle, and the problem with that is I'm going really quick and I'm not really going high enough up the takeoff because I'm literally going flat out, jumping it quite low but landing really flat because I'm almost like missing the landing. But it's good for me because I think I'm getting used to like going at a jump at speed, but also getting air and being in the air for a lot longer, and just in my head it feels a lot safer than going further up the takeoff. But it will just come with practice. I'm going to hit it a few more times and see how I feel, and then we'll see if we can go and progress up the takeoff. Okay, up for run number 2 then. It's so much windier up here than down there, it's crazy. Right, pedals right, on the bike. Tom's got a wheel there. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Right, here we go then. Oh, I didn't really go much higher up then.
No, but just keep building up.
I just wanted to, I haven't ridden in a while as well, so it's like, whoa. It's like difficult to judge it, and I feel like my weight's a bit all over the place as well.
Yeah, you will for the first few. It's
Like, I feel like I'm leaning towards the floor.
It's weird because riding for, oh what, just on the hip or just in general?
Just on the hip.
Okay, do it again, I'll look.
Right, okay, attempt number 3. I feel like I'm jumping it better now, but my weight doesn't feel quite right, so Tom's gonna watch and then give me some feedback. Oh my god, I'm going backwards on this. Dropping in. Is that better? Yeah.
You ain't more up there, you went like...
That felt, well, it's weird because like that time, because I aimed more up, I didn't feel like I was twisting.
Yeah, well, what you're doing there, like what you did there basically, is you went off about here.
Yeah.
Like maybe a bit lower like there, but then you're jumping it to like here.
Yeah.
So
you're getting more of the landing, aren't you?
You're getting more of the landing, but obviously like when you progress, you'll be able to come straight up. Can you see your tyre tracks?
Yeah.
You can see they like curve down there.
Yeah.
When you progress, eventually you'll be able to come up straight and then turn in the air. But
yeah.
I mean, you'll learn that the more you ride it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like what you should try to do is aim eventually to come off of that corner.
Yeah.
Because then you'll just jump that and then go like there, and then you can start working like and turning and landing like a hip.
That was way better. I think I went higher up the takeoff that time and caught more of the landing, which meant that my weight felt a lot better. It's weird, like I guess if you're jumping it wrong, then it's not going to feel right, but if you're jumping it right, then it's going to feel better. But I'm going to go up there again and just keep practicing it, and then in a minute what I'll do is get Tom to film from the side so you can see actually what I'm doing, because it's probably hard to see from the GoPro angle what's actually going on. So we'll get up there one more time and then we'll switch it up. Right, up we go again. Need some stairs on this lander. Right. Yeah? Where did I land?
You landed like here.
Oh wow, I jumped quite far then.
Well good. Go again.
Yeah. Can you film from the side?
Yeah.
Okay, Tom's gonna film from the side now. That one felt really good, so I'm getting better with the technique and just confidence, I guess. The more you ride something, the easier it will be. So we're gonna get it from this angle so you can see what I'm actually doing. See, that time I actually didn't go as quick, but what I tried to do was hit the ramp further up so it's steeper, pull back and into the landing, and like try and twist a little bit so you're actually doing what you're supposed to be doing on the hip. Well, how is that from your opinion?
I think that was good. You're like riding it much better. It's quite a good feature to learn hips on because you can like just work up progressively. Like it's like a tabletop hip, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And then you can learn to twist in the air on it. So I can just keep practicing. I can do 10 practice ones and then film your progress.
Okay.
So people can see the difference between the 10 goes, if there's a difference.
If there's not, then I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Or just on the 10th one we film, just go flat out and over clear it.
Yeah. Okay. Right, we're back now. I've done 10. One of them was really dodgy. I like nosedived and nearly front flipped it, but other than that I feel like we're getting on nicely, and I'm gradually working my way up the lip, getting more air. Doesn't make it any easier though. It's still really scary, and like sometimes I like do weird stuff in the air, and like the last one that I did, I turned my wheel for some reason and I turned it inwards, so it's like the way that it should be facing when you land a hip, and like landed funny, but I think that's because I'm trying to twist into the hip landing. I'm twisting the bike, just not my body. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna show you now the progress and see if we've actually made anything from the start of this video to now. Fingers crossed I have. I feel like I have, but it's not necessarily about like physically like looking at me jumping it. It's more mentally really for me, like to be able to go at it and hit the higher part of it in your head. It's just weird, I can't really explain it, but I'm sure if you are new to it all like me, then you'll know what I mean by that. But anyway, I'm gonna get Tom to film the action.
Nice.
That was the highest I've ever gone up that lip then.
It's good.
I did 6 pedals, which is what I've consistently been doing, and I feel that that's
You're learning to turn and land on an angle a bit.
yeah, I'm getting there. Obviously it's not going to happen in one video, in one like 10-minute video, although we have been at it for a little while, but I'm definitely getting there with it. What we're going to do now though is, because I can't really do much else on it other than jump it, and you guys have probably seen enough of that now. Tom can't ride at the minute, he's still got 2 more months. 2 more months, unfortunately. Yeah, so end of October, beginning of November, he'll be back riding. So hopefully we'll be doing a lot more road trips and stuff, because at the moment, although I can still ride, to actually go anywhere like Wales or like just anywhere really seems like a bit unfair, because Tom won't be able to do much. So we're going to be planning some big trips for the end of this year, beginning of next year. So hopefully we'll get some cool videos. So at the moment I'm just riding like local bits and bobs, but there's plenty to still do. But what I've got now is an exciting package to show you guys. So I'm going to take you guys in and we'll do a bit of an unboxing to end this video. Right, so I've got my package here, and inside is, you can see, some Magura brakes. So now I got sent these recently because I'm planning on doing a new bike build. I won't say what bike or anything like that just yet, but they kindly sent me some brakes for it. So we have got carbon levers, look at that, that's super nice, and the chrome calipers as well, which I really like. And the best thing about these as well is that, let me just find them quickly, there you go, you can actually change the colour of the rings. So at the moment they've got blue in there, but you've got like a fluorescent red, silver or yellow. So depending on what your colour scheme of your bike is, then there's definitely a colour for you here. But yeah, super sick brakes. I've got a front brake and I've got a rear brake. So if you can guess by that what I'm going to be doing, then it's going to be super exciting. But in here we've got some discs. I'm not going to touch them because I don't want to contaminate them. But we've got those. We've got some brake pads, which are really handy to have, and all the bolts and bits and bobs that you need as well to fit your discs onto your bike. So I'm super excited to put these on my new bike, and thank you so much to Magura for sending these to me as well. So keep your eyes peeled for the new bike build coming very soon. But on that note, I'm going to end this video because I think we've just about got as far as we can get on the hip. I'm super pleased with my progress today. We've spent a good sort of like hour or so out here just constantly riding it and trying to improve, and I definitely feel like I've moved up the ladder on the takeoff. So a few more sessions like this, then hopefully we'll get right to the top and actually air it properly. But like I said at the start of the video, like it's all little baby steps, and then you can piece it all together and you've got the end result. And yeah, thanks so much to Magura again, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.